title of best in the world. You did it. You got that gold medal. You got the gold.
What's going on? Yes, it's official. It is official. Dragon Pharma is now the official sponsor of Erin Banks. We are out here in Miami. We're having fun. We're about to bring so much new content for you guys. So check out the YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me show you something. This is how official I really am. We're gonna start with the front of the shirt. And that's the back of the shirt. So again, it's official. We're in Miami. Make sure you guys check us out. YouTube, we're out. Who is Erin Banks? Erin Banks is a Fresno native. You know, Fresno, California is where I'm from. 559, yes. Today is actually my birthday as well. Fresno is definitely gonna always be home. I grew up three-sport athlete. I got an older brother, I got a younger sister. I'm really close. My sister's actually 5 years younger than me. So here's a great fun fact. I do call her my twin. She's my twin because our bond is so tight, but she is 5 years younger than I am. I do love her to death. My parents are both together, been married for 34 years. So that's a blessing in disguise. That's a little bit about me and who I am so far, but you'll continue to know. So what got me in the gym is me being a three-sport athlete. So growing up, I had a uncle who was a professional football player. He tried out for the Raiders, and he always told me, man, do your push-ups, do your push-ups. So I would always be that kid, the little kid in the corner just doing push-ups because my uncle told me to. But growing up, being a football player, playing basketball, running track and field, we had a strength and conditioning program that started when I was in the 7th grade. So that's when the gym had started for me, and I kind of fell in love with it, especially after seeing the results that I've gained over the years. And little do you know, I was the smallest guy until maybe my senior summer. You know, I grew from 5'7" to 6'1". I grew from 200 pounds to 222 pounds, and that was when I was a senior in high school. So, and which is so crazy. I weigh that same size on stage today. So that's just crazy. But the bodybuilding started. When, of course, some of you guys have seen that transformation, the overweight transformation, where I started from 260, had to lose 50 pounds to kind of get back into shape. That story started with me finding out I was having a daughter. And then next thing you know, was doing push-ups and sit-ups on the stairwells, doing P90X every single day to try to see if I can get those abs right. And just unfortunately, I just started to mold my meal plans around what I was doing back in college. And next thing you know, like I said, I lost that 50 pounds and started going to a gym. I started going to a gym because at first I was embarrassed to kind of get back into the gym because being a three-sport athlete, being popular already, and people knowing my name in Fresno, you know, I didn't really want to, I was a little intimidated to go to the gym at first. When I did, I started personal training clients, and my body just kept progressing and getting better. So there was a lady who runs natural bodybuilding shows out in Fresno, California. She's a local celebrity herself. Her name is Terry Reeves. She literally bugged me for a year. Erin, compete in bodybuilding. And I was like, yeah, probably not. Yeah, because I'm not getting on stage in no thong. That's just not my area. And she's like, no. She's like, no, you can actually wear board shorts. So next thing you know, she sent me a picture of Miss Physique. And this was, I think, 2018, going into 2018 at time. And I think that's when Brandon had won it. And I was like, I think I can beat these dudes. Next thing you know, signed up for my first show and won my first show, true novice only, because I was unaware of the sport, didn't know anything about it, just wanted to compete. And they said I wasn't nationally qualified. So next thing you know, I went to a show called Contra Costa 2 weeks later and got national qualified, went to USA's 2 weeks later after that, got my pro card. No, I did not win. So ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to win to be number one in the world. This is a prime example of it. So I placed second. The guy who won first place also took the overall. But also that following year and a half, Erin Banks placed second in his first Mr. Olympia. And I don't know where that guy ended up being. So, you know, you have to understand that God has his own speed and God has his timing. So that's a little bit about that story. Was there any athlete that gave me any inspiration starting? To be honest, no, because like I said, I was begged into competing in this sport, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know who was winning at the time until I was showed. I didn't even know who were the top athletes when I did my first show. So when I look back at it and kind of really look into it, I mean, the only person I kind of knew was Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler, you know, Phil Heath, some of those big open bodybuilders. So that's why I kind of steered away from bodybuilding, because I didn't want to be as big as those guys, or like I said, didn't want to wear the thongs or on stage or anything like that. So, but in men's physique, I can say the inspiration is myself, you know what I mean? To always wanted to be the best at anything that I've done. So I would consider myself my own inspiration. My workout split right now, since you guys always ask me this, I always have to answer it. So here, you get it, full transparency. Monday, chest, shoulders, and one set of biceps. That's it. So we'll do probably 5 exercises of chest. Everything is geared towards the upper chest. Shoulders, we'll probably either do a lateral raise or a front raise. That's just one exercise of shoulders, because we know the shoulders, the development is there. Biceps, we do 1 set of biceps. That's just to keep the fullness in the muscle. Tuesday definitely is the best day of the world. You know, back day. Back day, you can't go wrong. So again, we do back, and then I also throw some triceps in there as well. Wednesday is an off day. So like today is an off day. Today is Wednesday. Of course, it's my birthday. So turn up on Tuesday, not Tuesday, but Wednesday. But, you know, it's a little different. And I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through it, because when we get maybe, I would say 12 weeks, maybe 10 weeks into our prep, that Wednesday becomes also a working day. So just right now, as we're preparing, getting the body back normalized and pushing the weight a little bit more, we do have 2 off days, which is our Wednesdays and our Sundays. So our Thursdays, we add in another chest. That's just again another chest day to kind of keep everything going. Thursday, arm day, bicep, triceps, and I started throwing some abs in there. I usually don't train abs, but I'm trying to get the body fat percentage back down lower. Friday, like I said, is arm day. Saturday, legs. Yes, I train legs. I maybe got little legs, but they win titles. So, you know, that's my current split right now. Chest, back, off, chest, arms, legs, off. Off-season diet versus in-season diet. They're very similar, but you know, it's just, we play with the carbs a little bit more. So off-season, of course, we're trying to grow. We're trying to fill the body back out. We're trying to stay round, have that 3D look. So we'll sit anywhere between around 3,800 calories to 4,000 calories until we really start getting into the real season, and we kind of break those down, probably more of 3,200 calories at the start, and then we'll kind of work our way all the way down to probably 2,600 calories, and then from there, you know, when the hard work comes, you start those carbs start to drop. So I'm a chicken and rice guy with 1 steak and rice meal. I do not eat fish. That I'm not allergic, but fish is just a no for me. And thank God that I got a great coach who can kind of implement chicken and steak into my diet. And we have vegetables every once in a while. It does not matter for me if I eat vegetables every meal. I do have a cheat meal. So check this out. I do have a cheat meal every Sunday, and of course, some of you guys know this. Erin Banks is a sushi fan, so I eat sushi and of course a cheesecake every Sunday. But unfortunately, we have not done that because we've been trying to lower the body fat, and I think I get a cheesecake this Sunday. So be prepared and look out for that. So as you guys know, there is a transformation picture out there where your boy was completely out of shape. That part of my life was fast. You know, I was going back and forth to LA. Some of you guys know I was a fashion stylist. That lifestyle is very fast, and partying, drinking, doing all the crazy stuff. Having that 3-hour drive back and forth to LA kind of just set me back. But I gained 258, 260 pounds at that time. And, you know, I had to step back and realize that, again, I was having a daughter, and I never wanted to be that dad to say, get up and go play by yourself, because I was a slob, you know. And my mindset was always me being an athlete all my life. It doesn't matter how old I was. I always wanted to have an athletic look and an athletic build. The reason why I really truly got up off the couch was because of my daughter. She is the main reason why I got up off the couch, and my mindset just completely changed when I started seeing the results just fall off completely, you know. And like I said, that going through that mentally was, I wouldn't say it really affected how I think, but I was always that competitive athlete in sports. So I've always had that fire and that dog in me, but losing it for her and being who I am today for her brings a different mindset to the game of bodybuilding for me, for sure. As you guys know, I am a huge family dude. Like I said in the beginning, I have a huge family. My support system is major. A majority of my family is in Fresno, so that's why, of course, I won't leave Fresno. I have my mom, my father in my life. Like I said, they've been married for 34 years. They've been my rock. My mom has been my number one fan from the beginning, from football to Pop Warner to even when I was the store manager at Buckle, you know, and literally rooting me on for me to even make a sale when I first started, you know. And so she's just been the rock of my whole foundation when it comes to family. And once I had my kids, you know, they became my world, and I would do literally anything for my kids. I can even piggyback off of my sister, you know. She's really my right hand girl, you know, because everything that I go through, she knows. Everything she goes through, I know about. So family means everything to me, and don't play with me and my family. What do I like to do when I'm not doing bodybuilding, or just in general? What do I like to do? Well, some of you guys know I love fashion. Fashion is literally my passion. It has always been. Even back in 7th grade, I was that kid in the corner drawing outfits on different magazines, trying to figure out if I can be a creator, a stylist one day. And that one of those dreams happened for me. So shopping, being around clothing, being at modeling shoots and stuff like that, that's a big hobby for me. We're gonna hop into some fun ones right now. So some of you guys may know, and some of you guys may not know, that I'm damn near a professional bowler. And yes, I'm left-handed. So if you really want to play for some money and some action, call me out. We can go bowl anytime. I'm gonna just let you know I do have one 300 game under my belt. But no, in all seriousness, I've been in a couple of bowling leagues. That is one of my hobbies that really take my mind off of everything that's going on in life. It is kind of soothing for me. Besides that, before bodybuilding, a hobby of mine was snowboarding. And of course, snowboarding is a very dangerous sport. So when I first hired my coach Cuts, he was like, well, I don't know about snowboarding. So I kind of kicked it to the curb. But I fell in love with snowboarding when I was in college. I took a trip out to Montana, and Great Falls, Montana was one of the best snow resorts that I've ever been to. The powder was just so fresh. You fall and it's just like a pillow, like you just fall on a Tempur-Pedic bed. I ended up falling in love with snowboarding. But one thing I think you guys really don't know is I grew up riding horses. Back in 2002, this is how crazy old I am. 2002 and 2003, we had a farm. We had 2 horses. It was chickens, all type of stuff. And I grew up riding horses. So I learned how to break horses in. I've learned how to, you know, just enjoy riding horses, and I fell in love with it. And unfortunately, we sold those horses. And now every year for my sister's birthday, we go up to a place called Shaker Lake, and we ride horses every year for her birthday. So that's a little bit about my my hobbies that I do when I'm not bodybuilding. My playlist in the gym is very out there. I like all genres, hip hop, R&B. I listen to gospel, sometimes some country, some little bit of that Kane Brown. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you know, it's just, I listen to everything. I don't exclude anything, but I know once I get deeper into prep, a lot of that Meek Mill, Rick Ross, some of those artists. E40 is one of my favorite Bay Area rappers. You know, that type of music kind of powers me through when we're really diving into the cutting phase. So, you know, the playlist is, I got some bangers on there. My biggest opponent is, drum roll please, myself. I don't have any opponents. I'm in an individualized sport to where I focus on myself. So if I know if I can beat myself previously than the way I looked, I know I'm gonna win, you know what I mean? So I don't look into this sport as competition or anything like that, because I don't like to compete with people. I like to compete with myself. If I can better myself, I'm in good hands. If I can't, then that's on me. So I'm gonna leave it all on me, but I don't really have no opponents that are a threat besides myself. A few words that I would give to inspire people to lose weight, to be healthy. Very simple. Just do it, because the thing is, I was on the verge of not being #1 in the world. I was blocking my blessings, saying no to the person who kept begging me to compete. You never know your potential. You never know what's on the other side of that wall if you don't break that barrier down. I could have been in fashion somewhere if I never said yes to, I wanted to do a show. But unfortunately, like I said, I broke that barrier and I just went for it, and now I'm #1 in the world. So I'm gonna tell you guys to go for your dreams. Even if you don't know if it's your dream or it's something that you want to do, if somebody believes in you and have told you that you should try this or do something in an area that you're not even maybe knowledgeable in, try it. You never know what's going to be the outcome, and the outcome may be a Mr. Olympia. Wow, that's sick. Okay, that's sick. Wow, this is over the top. Thank you guys. Shout out to Dragon Pharma. I mean, I appreciate y'all. Well, you guys got to know me very, very well, I think, by right about now. Again, we're bringing you so much content to this YouTube channel. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also let me know what you want to see from me next. You know, we're out. Dragon Pharma, E Banks. Let's get it.
New Olympia champion, Erin Banks. The title of best in the world. You did it. You got that gold medal. You got the courage. You did what you said you were going to do.